Hey, this is Lisa Hanfileti from Acupuncture Business Academy, and in this short video I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about diversification of income or multiple streams of revenue. Before I do, let me just tell you why I think this is such an important topic. Many of you may not know this, but the reason that I started Acupuncture Business Academy was because of my own situation. I started my practice in 2000 with my husband. And in 2005, we received a $17,000 tax bill. And the circumstances surrounding why that happened is something that could have happened, I think, to any of you, to anyone. In my case, what happened was I had a sick family member on the East Coast. My practice is on the West Coast. And over the time of about 7 months, I traveled back and forth between the East Coast and West Coast 6 times. So 6 times in 7 months. During that time, I pretty much had to drop everything. A lot of those trips were get here now kind of calls. And so I had to cancel my patients. I threw all my travel expenses on a credit card. And the bills racked up. Not to mention, since I wasn't seeing patients, I didn't have income. The other piece to this was that my husband and I were moving at the time. We had sold a house. We had purchased a house, actually the house of our dreams, the current house that we live in, where we remodeled and have a clinic attached to it. So it's a fantastic space. But what ended up happening is on paper, it looked like that we made money. We didn't actually make money. We lost money, and we took out 2 business loans at that time in order to pay for the remodel. So we had no money. I mean, nothing to spare. And here we received this $17,000 tax bill. It was soul crushing. It was horrible. I mean, I remember thinking, fuck it, we're done. But at the same time that I thought we're out of business, I actually had this very strong inspiration and feeling like, no, this is what I want to do. I love being an acupuncturist. I want to do this. And so it was out of that I got determined and decided I have to figure this out. I have to figure out how I can generate revenue when I'm not doing acupuncture. But I didn't want to go get a real estate license or, start playing around the stock market. That's not what I'm talking about. I wanted to find a way that my skills, my experience, my expertise could be leveraged in a way that did not require me to be doing acupuncture all the time. So the way I break this down is there's income that we receive because of what we do. I call that hands-on income. And then there can be income that we receive that I call hands-off income. And that's where we leverage the internet. And in my case, what I was able to do is leverage website stuff and online courses, an online ebook, where people could go at any time, day or night. They could go from any country. In other words, they didn't have to be in my local area and walk through my door. And they could purchase products that I had created. And these were information products that, in my case, because I had gone through this terrible thing with a $17,000 tax bill, and I had forced myself to learn business and marketing, I actually decided I was going to teach other acupuncturists, please don't make the mistake I made. And so in 2007, I launched Insights for Acupuncturists. And in 2011, I did Acupuncture Business Academy. And ever since then, I've been very passionate about trying to teach other acupuncturists that there is information that we have, there's knowledge that we have that people want. You just have to package it in a way that they can actually get to it. And so just this video, all I wanted to do is just give you this notion that you can and should think about income that you can get when you're not in your clinic. And what happened to me could happen to any of you. I mean, you can have a sick family member, or you could get sick where you're not in your practice for a while. Or what about all these snowstorms we had and flooding and hurricanes? I mean, you're out of business for a week or 2 weeks. It can be devastating to your business. So I believe there's an answer. I think this kind of stuff should be taught in school. Actually, I think that acupuncture should come out of of their training, knowing they have to diversify their income if they really want to be successful. And not that you can't be, have a line out your door and have a full practice. Let me tell you right now, I'm fortunate. I mean, knock on wood, I'm very grateful and appreciative that I have a full schedule. I have a cancellation list, but there is a trap to that, in that if I also, I'm out for a week, which, by the way, I was just out 2 weeks ago because my mother got sick and was in the hospital. So I canceled all my patients. So I'm out for a week, and canceling patients, it's a horrible feeling. I mean, it's terrible to do that to patients, but also it's just part of life. And what about things like just going on vacation, like weddings and celebrating? We all should be able to do that. But what we don't want to do is be in a situation where we're super successful in the sense that we have a full practice, and then when we leave that full practice, we lose all that income. So I just want you to think about multiple streams of income, diversifying your income, and leveraging the internet to share your knowledge with people by creating some products, simple products that you can then sell to people and provide them with information that they actually really need and want and are looking for. So I will talk about that in the next video. Talk a little bit about the 2 types of products that you must have, and a third one if you really want to generate significant income. Let me know, give me some comments in the video if there's some certain things that you are interested in learning more about, or if you have any questions. And if you don't mind, I'm trying to get this channel up and running, so if you could go ahead and hit the subscribe button, you'll get a little notification when I put my next video up. And give me a thumbs up if you like the video. If you don't like it, give me a thumbs down. Just tell me what it is that you didn't like, and I'm here to learn. But hopefully I can get this information to you in a way that you can look at on your own time, and it gives me the opportunity to share a bunch of stuff that I've learned over the last 18 years. So hope this helps you, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks a lot.